ANC members have been paying their respects to former Deputy President David Mabuza. He served as Deputy President from 2018 to 2023 under President Cyril Ramaphosa. And for more on this, we now speak to SABC News reporter Samkele Maseko. And he joins us now live from Barberton in Mpumalanga this evening. Samkele, thank you so much for your time. And I must say, just looking at your location, it seems as if it is certainly a height of activity, particularly when we are continuing to see more mourners trickle in to pay their respects to the family of the former Deputy President David Mabuza.
Indeed, Mbali, it is a hive of activity here outside the family farm of former Deputy President David Mabuza. I'm just going to ask my colleague Kwazimanzi if he can go handheld a bit just to show you some of the mourners who have gathered here at the family home in anticipation for the arrival of the family of the former Deputy President David Mabuza, who have left Gauteng earlier on this afternoon, making their way here to the family home in Barberton. You can see some members of the ANC alongside other political parties, the MK and the EFF. They are around the fire here, sitting in anticipation, waiting for the arrival of the home of the former Deputy President of the ANC and of South Africa, and also former Premier of Mpumalanga. They have their fire they've set up outside his family farm here. They are in anticipation, waiting for the arrival of the family. We also do understand that the remains will also be brought today, this evening, back to Mpumalanga. There was a post-mortem that was also done earlier on this afternoon by the various forensics and doctors, just to ascertain what truly happened to the former Deputy President of the ANC and ultimately of the country. You do know that during his tenure as the Premier of Mpumalanga, he was poisoned. He was struggling with health over the course of the years, but we can confirm the family will be back later on this evening. We are told they will arrive at about 11 o'clock at night. They have started making their way back to the province of Mpumalanga. There will be meetings ensuing as from tomorrow morning. We do know that the provincial officials of the ANC of the province of Mpumalanga, led by Mandla Ndlovu, Speedy Mashilo, the Deputy Chair, Muzi Chirwa, the provincial secretary, they will be coming to visit the family tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Mbali.
Right, Samkele, of course, I mean, just looking at what has transpired at his Bryanston home, Samkele, earlier today, we saw a number of political figures coming there to pay their respects. We also saw a Deputy President, Paul Mashatile. We also saw the likes of course, Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi, as well as the Minister of International Relations, Ronald Lamula, also paying his respects. Maybe perhaps paint a picture for us at the family home in Barberton, who has come to pay their respects today.
Today we have seen the individuals such as Ngwenya. You'd remember him from here in Mpumalanga. He worked with DD Mabuza in many years alongside Pat Ngomane. We've also got other comrades coming from Mkondo, some who have now left the ANC, who are in the MK party. They are here. The former youth league leader within the province, they are also here. So there are a number of people who have gathered and who are here at the family home. Obviously Desmond Muela as well, who is one of the proteges of David Mabuza. He is currently inside the family home. He's been appointed as the spokesperson of the family. Hence you spoke about the likes of Ronald Lamula going to the Bryanston home, Panyaza Lesufi, who worked very well with David Mabuza, particularly during the campaigns in 2019, going to 2024, and ultimately 2021 local government elections as well in Ekurhuleni, in Tshwane, in Sidibeng, in West Rand, and also in Johannesburg, where DD Mabuza campaigned extensively, but more predominantly campaigning in Tshwane for the African National Congress. He had a very close-knit relationship with Panyaza Lesufi, with TK Nziza, the former provincial secretary of the ANC in Gauteng. You'd also remember, if you saw the likes of Ronald Lamula, who grew up who came out of the hands of DD Mabuza within the province of Mpumalanga. You also anticipate that the likes of Mduduzi Manana, who also worked extensively with the former Deputy President, will also be making their way here to the family home, Mbali.
Samkele, what do we know so far in terms of, the arrangements of a memorial service as well as the funeral service? What is the family saying so far? Have those details been finalized yet? When can we expect, an announcement coming out from the family when, the memorial service as well as the funeral will be taking place?
That has not yet been announced. We do understand that the marathon of meetings will take place as of next week. We do know that the provincial executive of government met last night to deliberate to start the plans. Senior officials of the presidency did make their way to Mpumalanga. Those meetings will in earnest be ensuing to deliberate with the family, to be in line with the family's wishes, to be in line with David Mabuza's wishes on what is to happen. But you must also understand that there is some political tensions, particularly in Mpumalanga. Those who have since left the ANC, gone to the EFF, gone to the MK party, who worked with DT Mabuza extensively over the course of the years, may feel as if the provincial leadership under Mandla Ndlovu had sold out David Mabuza, particularly going to that 2022 conference of the ANC, going to the provincial conference that took place at the Witbank Dam, where Mandla Ndlovu was elected as the provincial chairperson. Those who are aligned to DT Mabuza, like Pat Ngomane, who's sitting here, some of them may still feel aggrieved with the provincial leadership that they did not back DT Mabuza going to the 2022 conference of the African National Conference at Nasrec. So those are some of the issues and permutations that may take place. The likes of Mandla Msibi, who was suspended as the provincial treasurer, they may also be still aggrieved with the current provincial leadership that they have ultimately let down and sold out David Mabuza. So those are some of the permutations that may be rumbling and bubbling under the surface as you prepare for the memorial service. You've got to quell those particular tensions, which is what the ANC's national leadership will try and quell those particular tensions from all of these political groupings, because you do know that Ngwenya Ngwenya is a mobilizer. He will mobilize those who left the ANC to the economic freedom fighters. You go to those who are from Mkondo, Piet Retief, those particular areas are aligned to both Kema will try and mobilize as well to be there at the memorial service and ultimately the funeral of David Mabuza, which is yet to be announced when the memorial service will be.
All right, Samkele, thank you so much for your time. That's SABC News reporter Samkele Maseko there, just giving us an update outside of the former Deputy President's home there in Barberton. We are anticipating for him, or for his family rather, to be arriving this evening. Our reporter there saying that it is most likely to take place quite late at night, and also saying that his remains are also expected to arrive at his family farm this evening.